Hi guys, it's Petr, so I'm recording new live episode where I do play with the Roulette app. This time I'm recording audio comment after that I played my live session, but I think it's even better that I can give you a little bit more insight and some comments for the whole session. The point is then this time I'm going through the really a little bit bigger drawdown, so once I will reach something around 800 bankroll, then I will have a drawdown something like 200. So one time I will go through 3 levels of 10 spins and no success. So but I think what is quite important, maybe this is the one of the most important sessions to share with you, because you will see how do I play with the money management. All the time I am following the numbers prediction from Roulette app. I'm always taking the numbers predicted by Roulette app, and even that I'm not exactly maintaining the session base bet or base bet in Roulette app directly, but I'm using a little bit higher variance from average coefficient, so therefore I'm able to very quickly recover even then I risking a little bit bigger amount. The point is then, you know, my original deposit was 200 to Poker Stars, then I moved my stake to Casino Club, and now I reach already 800 stakes, so which means it's something like more than 300% profit already playing with the Roulette app. It's quite nice profit, and therefore I'm willing to risk a little bit more and going to a bigger drawdown, because in case then I would go from 800 to 400, I would stop playing and make a withdrawal, because I would anyway end up with a 100% profit, which is my always minimum target from any deposit. You know that it's not possible to make it from every deposit. Some deposits simply we have to sacrifice for the casino and roulette, simply that's life, that's random number generator. But with a really good well-tested system of strategy and sound money management, that's really highly possible. Then you can turn a lot of your deposits to 100% profit or more. Therefore in general you should be in plus from long term. Also, if you check my webpage shareschoice.com, you can find out that I a little bit updated the page. Also I sharing now with you my complete newest strategy which I'm using with Roulette app, and also the money management approach for the long-term perspective and long-term profit. Where do I share? Then my target is to, let's say, turn to 100% profit between 6 to 7 deposits out of 10, ideally of course more, but this is, let's say, the minimum, and this I think is sustainable from long-term point of view. So if you now check what's going on with the Roulette, currently the situation looks quite normal. So I'm using again spins 10, levels 3, and variance from average 1. Condition is sum of success 8. What you can also find out, then there is one new condition possible to select. So this is a really quite new feature. It's considering maximum non-success versus non-success. So this condition is saying then if non-success is equal to maximum non-success plus also following your condition, for example number 2, which is now mentioned like a default value here, then you will receive a prediction. In general it says if non-success is reaching the maximum from the past and the maximum is 2, then select the algorithm which is reaching such a value and suggest the numbers. It's quite interesting idea, and it is definitely worth to test and try and see how this will work out. So also I will perform some more tests about this feature, but it's one more option for you to see which condition would be fitting your betting style and strategy the best. So far you can see then the let's say session is going quite well, but as I said, somewhere in the middle of the session I will going through a little bit bigger drawdown, but I will be increasing my base bet. As I said, the point is then I'm willing from 800 to risk in total 400, because anyway, if I would stop playing once I would go down to 400, I would be still 100% profit. So therefore that's the reason that I'm willing to, let's say, risk a little bit more. And also what I said, if I have a relatively small bankroll like 400, 600 or 800, then I simply do not set up any stop loss, because it's too small for, let's say, significant stop loss amount. So therefore I play, as I call it, all in, and take this deposit and amount for the live play. But as I said, once you, for example, deposit 300 and you are already having 800-900 stacks, so that you can risk something, because even if you go back to 600, you anyway have already 100% profit, and this is now really makes sense to withdraw it completely and make another new deposit. All of this is quite beneficial and working for me from a long-term perspective as well, so therefore I only can recommend you such an approach. So I would say you can watch the whole session or maybe click through. It's of course up to you, because session has a little bit, let's say, a longer time, something like almost 26-7 minutes, especially because I'm going through this little bit tough situation on the table. But I think I quite well explained what I'm doing, and don't be surprised. And at the end, let's say bankroll is in a minus in the crawler app, because I was not maintaining base bets in the app, but I was anyway using variance from average and increased base bet anyway. So at the end my bankroll will be in a small plus at the end of the session. So I would say keep in mind, and simply we have to face also such situations and also these sessions, and sometimes table is not so generous and not always giving us just a profit. So sometimes it's a tough session, and it's always fine if we are going through a little bit bigger drawdown to at least see the break even, the amount which we started with, so also back, and then next session might be really, there is high probability it will be again better, and we will increase our bankroll. So I would say thank you very much for watching this episode. I will be happy to see you next time. Bye bye.